Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Start Over Saturday or Selection Saturday, which of both we're not doing. Um, I'm still out with this COVID stuff. I have some congestion and that sort of thing. The fever has broke. However, the COVID brain is there, so I may cough, sniffle, and forget exactly what the heck I'm doing. So this should be interesting. Hopefully everybody is doing well. I just got so bored. I just really wanted to do a stream and really wanted to actually get something colored this month. So if I start coughing or anything else, um, it's not going to be any fun. So I will try to make sure I mute my mic, but if I can't, I'm really sorry. Hello, Emily. Hello, Noelle. Hello, Kenny. So good to see you. Hello, Mona. That almost hurt. Hello, Jen. Emily, I'm sorry that you have COVID too. COVID sucks. I can't taste coffee, people. This is wrong. I cannot taste coffee. I can't smell coffee, can't taste coffee. Coffee is a necessity. Hello, Alex. Thank you. So what we're going to do today is something really simple and relaxing. We're going to try to get at least one picture done this month. So I've chosen this page here, and we're going to do that in Inktense just to make it easier on my brain. I hope. So how is everyone? I know it's been a long time. It's been too long. Hello, Yana. Lurk away, dear, lurk away. Yeah, I've missed you all, and I just couldn't lay in bed any longer. Hello, Della. Good morning. Yeah, go on vacation, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It'll be safe, they said. Oh, yeah, by the way, you have COVID. The whole pandemic without catching COVID, I go on vacation once. It's fine. Oh, dear. Well, sit down, rest, relax. So I am going to be using the brushes that I showed yesterday in my video. These are done by Fumi. I'm assuming that's how to say it. This is the number 4 and the number 8. These are travel brushes. They go together in a nice little package. And they work really, really well. I was actually very, very, very impressed on how well they work. They are squirrel hair, so they're nice and soft. So we'll see how well they do on coloring book paper today. I didn't lick anyone. Not any. Well, just my husband. Oh, nice. I hope he enjoyed it. Well, I'm glad I'm encouraging you to read more. All right, I'm going to zoom you in, and we're going to get started. I'm going to try to not talk as much as possible, but of course you know how this goes. All right, we're going to start on the pumpkins, and we're going to start with tangerine. That's good. Yes, I'm petting the squirrels now. They like me. So we're just going to put on a full base coat of tangerine. Yeah, everybody in the house has it. Bob had a cold. That's all he had. He had a slight cold. My youngest son is the same way. He has a slight cold. Me and the oldest and his girlfriend all got the horrible fever nastiness. Hello, Catherine. Good morning. Good morning, Frederica. Well, you never know. Maybe he didn't enjoy it. I don't know. And I'll activate this in a little bit here. Just gonna get the base colors down. So who's all ready for Halloween? I am not. Not even close. I have done absolutely no Halloween stuff. I'm not even opening my door for trick-or-treaters this year because I don't know if I'm contagious still with the way it's been bouncing around the house and all that fun stuff. Trying my best not to leave my house. So. No, she said I was licking people to get the COVID. I wasn't licking people, just lick Bob. Not sharing my lollipops anymore. Alright, so that's the pumpkin started. That was tangerine. Hello, Sue. It's alright. It is what it is. Alright, now we're gonna go in with scarlet pink. And I'm gonna hopefully remember what I'm doing. I probably should have activated that, but oh well. COVID brain is a thing. It sucks. Trying to have conversations with people and go, what was I saying? Why was I saying it? Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Bob. Hello, Mandy. I got bored. Thank you for the hearts. I got lonely in bed. I had to come hang out with you guys because I missed you. I had to quash the rumors of my untimely demise. There was no rumors, I'm just teasing. Awesome. Loomies are great. I like loomies. Yeah. I know I missed you guys. If I miss the craziness, then I go back to Earth. It wasn't crazy. It was actually quite fun. I didn't get sick at Earth. I don't know where we picked it up, but it wasn't at Earth. I met some really awesome people and gained some followers, and it was fantastic. Even with the COVID, I was glad I went. It was a good time until I got home. Nice, Bonnie. I am not good at watercolor or sketching, so I hope that works well for you. I wish I could do it. It's just, I've tried watercoloring and stuff like that. It's just very basic. I'm not very good at it at all. Okay, I think I've got all the orange down for the pumpkins. Let's activate this before I forget. Yes, I was glad I went and had a good time. All right, so we're gonna. And I'm just activating the lighter into the darker because I don't want the light to be too light. I'll be adding some yellow too. Let's see how badly I can mess this up. You're doing really well with your watercoloring. These brushes are awesome though. And I didn't grab my um, heat gun, so we'll let this dry naturally. I'm not using a ton of water, just enough to activate it. I'll look up in just a second here. Sometimes if I concentrate on something, I won't cough. Uh, well, well, I picked the ink tints because, I was going to do inky October, um, and I really haven't had a chance to do any. So, and these wonderful brushes, the company was so lovely and sent them to me, and I got them just after I got home, and then I got sick, and I felt so bad for not doing the review for them right away. I had to do it. And there is a 20% off discount, and I will put that below the video after we're done streaming. I forgot. It is on yesterday's video, on the review video for the brushes. They're called Fumi, Fuumuui. I did a review on them yesterday. Um, they're a squirrel hair. It comes in a pack of 3. It's a 12, 8, and 4 uh, millimeter round. They're actually really nice. And if you go to yesterday's video on them, there's a 20% off coupon for the website. And they have all sorts of painting stuff there, both watercolor as well as acrylic and oil and all of it. It's a really nice, a good looking company. They've been around for quite a while. They have their own YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. All those links are below the video from yesterday. Alright, so we're going to let those activate and let those dry. Now we're going to move on to some of the greenery and that sort of stuff. Oh, wow. I wonder why. I don't have any problems keeping a sharp tip on anything. Um, Perhaps you're pushing a little too hard. Sometimes it all depends upon the paper, um, and whether or not you're pushing too hard on the pencil itself. And I know that you color on your lap, so perhaps you're not feeling the pencil on the page as well. Sometimes you push a little bit harder when, yes, color it paper will do that. No, I did a stream when I first came back, and then I got COVID in the new books. Yeah. Just lift your hand a little bit. You're probably pushing a little tiny bit. Well, Graphitint is a good pencil to be hogging. I'm just saying. We're going to be using a little bit of that on here after we get the ink tints on here and dry. I'm just going to go through, and I am working in the coloring book, so I'm trying to be very cautious with the water because I don't want to completely dissolve the paper. Yeah, lots of light layers. It's a new one, okay. Yeah, the only thing I can suggest is sometimes the paper doesn't feel like it's picking up as much pencil, so I myself have a tendency to push harder on the pencil, which will get rid of your tip as well. Make sure you're turning your pencil as you go. Just trying to think of all the different reasons why that could possibly be happening. Um, because I don't have a whole lot of troubles. I do with my Caran d'Ache luminance every once in a while. Feel that the tips are getting dull pretty quick. Sometimes you just have to have a little hand sharpener in your hand and just give a couple of turns every couple of seconds and keep that tip sharp. Yep, they do. They work really well together. I'm going to do up these leaves here, and then I'm going to activate them, and then we're going to let them dry because then we're going to start using some of the Graphitint on it. Okay, I think that's it for the... Hello, Carol. You're not late, dear. I'm feeling better, however, I've got this congestion that just won't go away. But other than that, I'm feeling a lot better than I was. And I'm just going to drag this around a little bit. Not worried about making the whole leaf green because I'm going to be adding some browns and yellows. Yeah. Yeah, the only one I have to worry about stealing my stuff is the kids' girlfriends. And they don't steal it, I just let them use it. I gave away a set of my Brute Funer squares that I had hiding in reserve. I sent them off with my youngest son's girlfriend. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's. Oh no! Don't be missing your Derwent pencils. And kids make us go insane. That's just the way it goes. This is the annoying part, activating it. It takes so long. Trying to be so gentle with the book is what it is. And I know I could do this with the alcohol marker probably a little bit quicker, but I like the way that it looks with the water. I don't know why. I just do. All right. Now we're going to go to our graphitints and we're going to grab Autumn Brown. And we're going to darken in some of the shadow areas here. Yeah, it is. Yes, I got the 3-piece travel brush set. It's the squirrel hair one. Um, it's got a 12, 8, and a 4. Sorry, just concentration. Nice. It's always good to find one that just comes to the house. I found one that came to the house, but Shyla passed away before we actually got to use her, so. Alright, now we're going to go into the next one. We're trying to darken up the shadow areas, especially because of the fact that it is a night sky. So the pumpkins aren't going to be bright and orange. They're going to be dark and with a little bit of a glow from the moonlight. This one here has a shadow from Mr. Mousy there. It is. It is a really good price. And they're well made. They're very pretty. And the 20% off discount is Renee. It's just my name. So if you are searching around and it works for everything on their website, so if you didn't go through the link itself, you can still add that code if you want to. Kenny's looking at the travel set of paintbrushes that I reviewed yesterday that I am using today. They're a lovely set of brushes. If you do watercoloring or even just activating like I'm doing here, they hold their shape really well. They hold water really well. And I haven't had too many loose hairs. They are squirrel hair, so they're really soft too. So. All right. So it's this set here. And they go together. And they're actually really pretty. Alright, so we're just going to activate it a little bit. I'm not going to spread it around a lot. I'm just going to activate it so that it gives you the best coloring. I love Graphitints dry or wet, but I do prefer them activated. You get the best color out of them. If you're going to use them with your ink tints, make sure you do it over top of the ink tints. The ink tints won't reactivate, however, the graphitint will. So once you've got it down to the graphitint areas that you're doing, make sure that that's going to be the last bit of water you use. I do that too, Carol. Or I get called out of the room while I'm trying to do something, like watch somebody stream. Keep on wiping too much of the water off. That's better. And it just gives you that dark shadowy look, which is what I was going for. Yes, I did know that. Yes, the ink tints are an ink once they are activated, and they won't reactivate. The graphitints are just a water activated graphite, tinted graphite, which will reactivate. I'm going to use a little bit of this larger one here just to smooth things out. Like so. And I missed that side, so I need the graphitint. And then we're going to let these pumpkins dry. And we'll move on to some of the leaves. Yeah, I can't use my phone to watch a stream. I have tried. It's horrible. I just can't do it. I envy everybody that can, because then they are a little bit more mobile with their streaming ability. I am not that good. I'm using the larger brush on this one because it's the furthest away. And I want it to be the darkest. So I'm just dragging everything all together. Like so. Alright. Yeah, don't get it lost in the laundry. That is not the best place to lose your phone. Alright, now we're going to add some yellow color to the leaves here. So we're going to use spring green. First of all, for our darker area. On just some of them, I think. They still feel a little bit wet, but that's okay. Yep, no, my eyes don't work well enough to try to read chat and see what people are doing. I even have difficulties with my tablet sometimes if I'm trying to watch on my tablet. Okay, I think. And I'm just putting little spots of color in different areas on the leaves. And then when we activate it, we'll be able to see where we need more color or less color. I'm going to use gold, which is number 215. Yes, that is true. Yes, Alex is a rebel. She walks and watches people's streams. She's a rebel. Hello, Ashley. I missed you. Don't burn your food. I'm still alive too, I think. COVID has not killed me yet. Although there has been some days that I have felt like I should be dying. Or that I just want to. I'm usually okay as long as I don't laugh. Cough. Alright, now I'm going to activate the gold. and that green. Get that all done. And then we'll move on. Sorry, guys. Hold on one sec. Sorry about that. Trying really hard not to breathe really heavily in you guys' ears. I'm really sorry. All right. Now we're going to do our tops to our pumpkins here. I'm going to start with oak. Bob's fine. Yeah, Bob's fine. He had a cough and the sniffles, and then he was fine. I had the fever, the chills, the cough, the sniffles, the lack of taste. I can't taste coffee, people. We know Renee's in trouble when she can't taste coffee. So I'm just going through with oak. Okay. Go a little bit heavier underneath this little fella here. I know I have to breathe, but yeah. I don't want to breathe heavily in people's ears. It's just. And here I thought this was going to be a quick and something that we'd actually get finished. I always forget there's so many little details. And I get fixated on little details. So, all right, so I think that's it for branches and whatnot. Hello, Jamie. Welcome. Yeah, and luckily Bob did not get horribly ill. However, there are some days where my brain says, rotten. I probably still do, but nobody does. I take care of myself most of the time. Although my oldest son, he was so sweet. Every hour he would come in and check my temperature and make sure that I had enough water, and They did take care of me. I'm just being bitter. Alright, now we're going to use some saddle brown. Just got to sharpen it up here. And we're just going to come in with the saddle brown for the dirt area here. Like so. Yeah, the man flu. It's like, but even Bob says, I was lucky I just got the flu. He's had to take care of everything else around the house. And there we go. Yeah. Hello, Danielle. Take a sip of coffee. Hold on. I can't taste it, but I need the caffeine. All right. Now we're going to do this little patch of grass here. And we're going to use beach green because I want it to be a dark. Actually, let's use iron green. Because I want it to be fairly dark. At the base area. And then we'll go in with field green. Oh, he is a keeper, yes. Yeah, he worked from home for a week and then went to work masked up for another week. I think next week he doesn't need to wear his mask at work. But he's been fine. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm not liking the not being able to taste or smell. Everything tastes bleh. Welcome, Ramiro. Thank you for joining us. I'm just going to put a little bit of that green in here. Yeah, I do not wish this on anybody ever, 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 ever. It is not fun at all. I need this one, I think. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's use this one. I'm going to use some mustard on these trees here. Just on the edge where that light's going to hit. And some up here. Alright, and then we're going to use, on the evergreens, we're going to use felt green. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I drink coffee because I need the caffeine. Otherwise, it would just it's joyless to me. Um, I can't taste it. It tastes like hot water. It's horrible. Nope. I actually asked for it and they said no. They said I don't need it. My son took his girlfriend to the hospital in Albany and because she couldn't breathe, and they gave her some Tylenol and told her to go home. Yeah, they weren't very nice. I was actually really shocked. Yeah, I was quite happy not to have gotten COVID throughout the entire pandemic. Oh well, it is what it is. We all got to get it at some point, I guess. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, though. All right, we're going to add some mango into the trees, just in little areas. And then we're going to add chili red. And I'm just scribbling these colors in. We're going to use the paintbrush to blend them and mix them all up to give us our autumn leaves. And then I'm going to use cadmium yellow. Yeah, yeah, they told her to go home. And I think it's because she's on government medical from California. But they told me I didn't need it. I just needed to rest. Nice. Yeah, they didn't tell me nothing. They said go home, get some rest. Stay quarantined. Don't leave your house, without a mask. They were not nice to me at all. Yeah, yeah. Bob and I both were taking the vitamin C supplement um, stuff, and it helped him. Didn't help me none. My body said, yeah, I don't care. It doesn't have caffeine in it. It's not going to help me. All right. There's that leaf tree done. Now we're going to do the branches, and then we'll do our little mousy fella. Actually, I'm going to do this one. No. I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to use the russet from the Graphitint. And I'm just going to go up into those leaves a little bit here. Yeah, absolutely. It does make very good, perfectly good sense. Lemon and honey is what my go-tos are when I'm sick. Lemon and honey and peppermint. All right. Now for our little witchy fella's hat. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. It's nearly done. So I used a little bit of black. Now I'm going to use a little bit of purple. So I need deep violet. Thank you, Kenny. And we're going to activate his little hat. And now the difficult part. Because now for the tiny part. So I'm going to use Storm Dust. For his little body. And so tiny. And then we're going to use... I used Graphitint. And I used Autumn Brown in the Graphitint for the shadows on the pumpkins. Alright, and then we're going to use this pink flamingo for his ears and his tail and his little nose. There's our tiny little mouse. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. Um, I've just been so blah, and sitting in front of the TV is just, and I so wanted to at least get one, at least one page done. So I'm using this storm dust. Like I said, it's to the point now where it's just a cough and a buildup of mucus that is just nasty that I can't seem to shake, and the fact that I can't taste anything. Um, Last Wednesday I was delusional. The fever was so bad I was delusional. Yeah, the shapes are really the shape of the brush is really nice. I was very bored and I missed everybody. I'm not usually one to watch TV, but I have been watching so much TV. And of course, I only have like certain shows that I actually enjoy watching. So I've been watching a lot of crime shows, just saying. If my husband goes missing, it's not my fault. Although he probably will insist that people look into it. uh, I'm going to use some gold around the edges here. Oh, that's just too early. And I'm just putting little bits of it. I'm keeping the more solid areas towards the edge and just loosely putting that gold through the rest of the moon there. No, it's usually some sort of crime drama. And then I'm going to take the white and I'm going over everything with the white. And then we're going to activate it. Thank you, Yana. So I'm going to use the number 8 brush. just going to get that all activated. And then we're going to take a bright yellow. So we're going to take lemon. Yeah, some of them do really, really repeat. And we're going to take that yellow. And we're going to go into the spots on the pumpkins now that they're dry. Like that. And there we go. And we actually did an entire page. And I didn't cough in all your ears horribly. There, that's the words. Words are hard, people. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. So I finished a page. Yay! October is not a complete loss. Yeah. All right. So, did you guys want to see how far I gotten on the other one? Because quite literally, I haven't gotten that far. So there is our little Inktense little mousey in front of the moon on an autumn day. And the fly likes it too. Hello, Diane. Thank you. All right, so I haven't finished it. I have been working on it, but it's really tiring. I don't know why it's so tiring for me to work on this one. But I did get some of it done. I got a little bit more down here and some down here. But it's really tiring. Thank you, Kenny. And for anyone that is looking for a new Christmas book, Karen Myers came out with her Christmas book on the 16th. I think it was the 16th. Maybe it was the 18th. Recently. And it's just absolutely adorable. It is a continuation of the story that she put out with her last book. So the Chronicles of, hold on a sec, brain just went completely blank. My brain just completely blanked it. It's horrible. But it's an absolutely adorable book. And it has a bit of the story of the Chronicles, as well as lots of different wonderful Christmas pages. I know I have it here. My brain is just not. Um, the Mystical Lands Chronicles Book 2 Christmas um, is the name of it, and it does continue on with the Chronicles tale that she was telling, as well as the different mystical lands, Christmassy areas, and the adventures into them. So if you want to check that one out, it is available on Etsy as well as on Amazon. And that's Karen E. Myers. Oh, nice. Yes, the Mystical Lands Chronicles Christmas edition, the Book 2 Christmas. I have it as a PDF, so I'd have to print the whole thing. I don't have the actual book, I just have the PDF. So I did get this one worked on a little bit. I will finish it before the end of the year, hopefully. Um, I'm not going to do any picking of pencils right now because I can't guarantee that next week or Monday or anything like that that I'm going to actually be able to breathe or talk. So we will see how well my body does after doing this stream. And because sometimes if I talk too much, I find the next day I can't talk at all, or later on I can't breathe at all. So I am feeling a little better, yes. Thank you, B. Thank you for coming and hanging out. So that is completed. I'm going to leave you. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you putting up with my insanity, my brain fog, everything else. I will be back hopefully on Monday, so stay tuned for that. I will take a look and we'll try to do another page from another book, and we will work with things that I haven't worked with in a while, such as my Faber-Castell Pitt pens, things like that. All right, guys, until next time, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artists that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Until next time, bye bye for now.